Hey everybody, I'm Jared Mills. I'm the Chief of Police here in Augusta, and I want to take a moment to talk to you about a career in law enforcement with the Augusta Police Department. You're going to see a series of videos after this as to exactly what we do, and it's very exciting stuff that we do right here in the Central Maine area. When you want an exciting career as you grow up, think of the Augusta Police Department. Thank you and have a great day.
The following is a video from a surveillance camera at a business in Augusta.
Morning, boys.
Morning, Nick.
Looks like we got another B&E snatch and grab.
What you got?
Well, business owner is reporting last night that a guy come in and stole a tire. He let me watch a surveillance video of what happened. Guy comes in, cases the place from inside, outside. Looks like he's smoking a cigarette. And then he breaks in through that door right there with a crowbar.
That's that cigarette?
Yeah, that's that cigarette right there that he's talking about. A business owner doesn't smoke.
What an idiot.
Yeah, and he ditches the crowbar right over there. Then he looks around the place, opens up the garage door after putting his hand on the left side window on the garage door there.
On the inside or the outside?
Inside the building. And then he rolls out a tire.
Just one tire?
Just one tire into his, looks like a gray Expedition. Suspect is wearing a black jacket, black shirt, green pants, brown hair, Caucasian, a little heavier set.
Where was the tire?
And it was right over here off to the side.
So you're telling me it's the one tire that was here, and there's a Can-Am ATV here with the keys in it?
And it sounds desperate to me.
We got a rookie.
That's a rookie mistake for sure.
Now you guys want to watch
a
it?
hitch.
You guys want to watch the surveillance video?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, straight over.
All right, I'm gonna hit play. Let you guys watch this. And as you see here, he's looking inside the window from outside.
There's a cigarette.
Yeah.
Really smoking.
And then you see him coming through the door. Ditches the crowbar.
Yep.
Lines up.
Looking all around.
Definitely heavier set.
See right
That's an
there.
understatement.
Yeah. You see definitely he puts his hand on the window. Looks pretty hard to me. Right before he opens the garage door.
He definitely touches the window.
Oh, there goes the garage door.
And with those hands, it should leave a good impression.
Yes, it should.
Doesn't even look at the can.
No, he doesn't. He seemed like he got scooped or something. I don't know. But there he is rolling out the tire. And away he goes.
Alright, good enough.
All right, sounds good.
So, this is the evidence kit that we use, the detectives use at Augusta PD to collect all types of evidence. We got fingerprint dust, we got DNA swabs, we got all kinds of different things to use for collecting evidence. What we're going to do now is Detective Untitled is going to take some photographs and then we're going to do some evidence collection. So Detective Untitled is taking an overall photograph of the scene to get a broad view of everything, and then he'll start to narrow or bring his pictures in closer to get a more distinct view of the evidence. So what he's going to do now is he's going to place some placards down to show exactly where our evidence is that we're going to collect, and then he's going to take some photographs of that evidence a little closer up. So we've got a couple of placards here to show. He's taking a picture of a cigarette now, which is placard A. He's getting a really close picture of it. Pictures are very important to show exactly where the evidence was. All right, now Detective Untitled is going to do some evidence collection. He's going to use gloves so that his DNA doesn't get on this evidence. He's probably going to collect the cigarette first. The cigarette is going to be collected for the purpose of sending it to the crime lab to attempt to obtain DNA off from the cigarette. We know that the suspect threw the cigarette after smoking it. There's a very good chance that DNA was transferred to the cigarette from the suspect's mouth. The crime lab will be able to process that and most likely obtain some DNA. Then they will attempt to put it through their system to see if that DNA is on file with whoever the suspect is. If not, we'll attempt to identify the suspect and obtain the suspect's DNA to match it up. And now he's collecting the crowbar, which was used to break in the door. That will be taken up to our detective's crime lab and swabbed for more DNA. Then that swab will be sent to the crime lab to be processed as well. He's bagging it up like that so that no other contaminants can get on it. So now he's going to move to the garage door and attempt to lift a fingerprint off from the window that we know the suspect touched with bare hands. So, if you want to come up here, show a little closer.
Forgot my camera, man. I'll be back.
Yep, that locks, just so you know. If you want to zoom right in, you can see the fingerprints on the window without even lifting them yet. You may not be able to see it in the video because of the angle. Sometimes video doesn't pick up those types of things. Let's check right over here. You get a little lower and put the trees in the background. I don't know if you can see that. If not, we'll show you once we lift it. So he's got white fingerprint powder. This should show up very well on this window. And then he's going to use a special lifting kit to pull the fingerprint off. Not a lot of dust is needed. So he's just going to lightly brush it across the window. He doesn't want to do it too hard because it will smudge it and change those fingerprints or ruin them. All right, so now he's got the dust on there. He's going to use the lifting tape, and we should be able to see a good fingerprint. And what he's doing now is he's just placing that tape on the window where he placed the dust over the fingerprints. And now he's going to slowly peel it back, and it should lift those fingerprints. And then he's going to push it down on that black backdrop, and then you're going to be able to see those beautiful fingerprints. They look a little chubby for fingers.
Yeah, definitely some hefty fingers, for sure.
Okay, so now those fingerprints will be also sent to the crime lab to be put into their system to see if they can match it with a known fingerprint. What happens is when anytime somebody gets arrested or some jobs require it, the people's fingerprints get put into a system, and then they get matched against fingerprints that are collected at crime scenes. And as you guys some of you may know, everybody's fingerprints are unique. Nobody has the same fingerprints.
Augusta Police, what is the address of the emergency?
I need help. I'm at 2121 Union Street here in Augusta. Oh gosh.
2121 Union Street in Augusta. Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Oh my gosh, my honey badger is running outside. He's chasing my wildcat. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I need the fire, the police. I need everybody. Oh gosh.
Did you say you're honey badger?
Yes, it's my honey badger. His name's Ralph.
Would you consider this to be an angry honey badger?
He's very, very angry, and he's upset because I didn't feed him his whiskers. He left whiskers. Oh gosh. Don't tell my wife. Oh.
Does it happen to be running backwards?
He runs every which direction. He goes up, down, sideways, left to right, backwards, forwards. You name it, he does it.
Okay, alright, I just want you to be calm. Is anybody there injured?
No one's injured, but I'm gonna be if my mother finds out. Oh gosh.
Alright, and what is your name?
My name is, I don't want to tell you my name.
You don't want to tell me your name? Don't worry, you're not going to be in any trouble. I won't tell your mom.
You won't tell my mom?
No.
Oh gosh, okay. My name is Phil.
Phil, what's your last name, Phil?
McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy, is that McGillitildy maybe? Like the captain?
No, it's like McGillicuddy, but there's 2 D's.
2 D's, okay. And what's your address?
2121 Union Street here in Augusta.
Yeah, what's the phone number you're calling me from, Phil?
It's going to be 617-222-2222.
And what's your date of birth, Phil?
Geez, what are you guys going to start a credit card? My name is 9/16/71.
9/16/71. Oh, so you're an old 7th grader.
Yeah, it's not this man.
So as you can see, we have a lot going on here at Augusta PD, and we have a great time while we're doing it. When you think of the future in law enforcement, think of the Augusta Police Department. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.